Josh Uline from Field Fitness. I'm here today to talk about foam rolling. I've been getting a lot of questions lately on what foam rolling is, why you do it. I've been doing it with a number of my clients and getting a lot of good results from it. Foam rolling is all about myofascial release, otherwise known as kind of self-massaging. It's a way to get a massage without paying a ton of money for a masseuse or something. The idea is you roll out the muscle and you release tension in the muscle. When you get a lot of tension in the muscle, that's when you run into things like injury, a lot of stress, and performance issues. Let's say you have a lot of knee pain. If you get a lot of the muscles around the knees to release and relax, your knee pain goes away. If you're having trouble with squats in a workout or something is hurting or you're having trouble getting more speed in running, foam roll, release some of the muscles, it improves performance. Also, if you're just stressed and you get a lot of tension, you're sitting in your job all day, you foam roll, release the tension. It's just like getting a massage. So when you're foam rolling, the first thing you want to do is get a nice light warm up. A lot of times I like to do some jump roping, or you can do some walking on an incline, a nice light circuit, kind of get the blood flowing. For each exercise you do, what you want to do is you want to apply all the weight to the targeted muscle group. So this one we're going to do our lower back. And when you're doing the lower back, you just want to put the foam roller right under your back, right at the top of the glutes. You want to get all your weight on it. You want to just roll down nice and easy until the top of your lower back, we're about midway, and then roll back up. Now you want to take about 10 passes doing that. And another thing you're going to do is you're going to rotate and try to isolate another side of the muscle. So you're getting the left side of the lower back, take about 10 passes there, rotate away, take about 10 passes there. Now if you hit any tension points, or what we call trigger points, let's say you're rolling and you hit a big knot there, what you want to do is it's going to be painful, but you want to apply a lot of pressure there and hold it there. I usually count to 10, take 5 deep breaths until the pain kind of dissipates. So the next one we're going to do is for the thoracic spine. Thoracic spine is basically from the top of the lower back until about midway in the shoulders. What you're going to do is you're going to cross your arms over like you're hugging yourself and separate the scapulas. What you're going to do is you're going to roll down, take about 10 passes, hitting both sides of the thoracic spine. You're going to roll to one side, take about 10 passes here, and then roll away. Now you're going to find a lot of tension points up higher, right? And that's when you really want to just apply a lot of force on there until that pain dissipates. Next one we're going to do is we're going to foam roll the lats, right? You're going to basically get your armpit right on the foam roller, and you're going to lean back a little bit, right? Now this is another good example of body control, where you want to kind of get your feet positioned a certain way so that you're just isolating here and you're not getting too much motion, right? You don't want to be foam rolling with your legs all over the place. You just want to be rolling up nice and easy. You want to ensure that you're getting the most amount of weight on the targeted muscle. So you're going to start just below the armpit. You're going to roll all the way down to about midway down your back, to the bottom of your lat, and all the way back up. Now you're going to find a big tension point right in the back of your armpit. If you guys ever have problems with anything overhead or shoulder flexibility, releasing this back here is kind of like a hidden point people don't know about. And releasing that is going to improve a lot of shoulder mobility and a lot of flexibility. So you take about 10 passes, lean back. You can also lean forward a little more, hit the muscle from different directions. Getting the glutes, right? You're going to cross over your leg, or whatever leg is crossed over is the one that you're going to use to sit on the foam roller, right? Racing back here, you want to start right at the top of the hamstrings, and you're going to just put all your weight on it. You're going to roll to the lower back, and you're going to take about 10 passes just like that. Now, the glutes are definitely important to make sure you're hitting it from different angles. The farther over you lean, the more you're going to hit the glute medius, glute minimus, and start getting those. If you get tight hips, right, or you're sitting in a chair all day, getting back here is definitely going to be a key for you. Foam roll your hamstrings. If you're doing a lot of workouts, like boot camps, your hamstrings are going to get really tight. We carry a lot of tension in our hamstrings. So what you're going to do is you're going to get all your weight on it just below the glutes, and you're going to roll back just above your knees, and then keep rolling. Now for some of you, this might be enough. For other people, if it's not enough tension, right, and you're not feeling it, cross your leg over, and you're gonna put all your weight on one leg. Now it's really important that you're getting all the weight in one leg and you're relaxing your leg too. If you're tensing up your leg while you're doing it, it's never gonna work. And this is also a good one to make sure you're leaning away. You're kind of hitting the muscle from 3 different directions. All right, hip flexors. If you're sitting down at your job all day, if you're sitting in your car all day, your hip flexors are tight, right? And you gotta make sure you're stretching them out. And also the foam rolling is a great way to loosen up your hip flexors. It's gonna cause a lot of hip problems if you don't get them loose. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna slide the foam roller over to one side, and you're gonna get it down right below your pelvic bone and just above your quads. And you're basically gonna get in there and start rolling back and forth. It's a pretty small range of motion. You can lean into it more, and you can lean away from it more. And you're basically going for the most tension, right? The most tender spots. And again, if you hit a spot that's extra tender, right? Stop, breathe, and try to relax. And kind of let the pain dissipate over 10 seconds, 5 deep breaths. All right, foam rolling the quads. If you're doing a lot of work in the gym, chances are your quads are gonna be really sensitive and they're gonna be really tender. You're gonna lie down on the foam roller, starting at about your knees. You're gonna roll up to just below your hip flexors, and then you're gonna roll back down. Now, if this is enough, and you're feeling a lot of tension, you're hitting a lot of trigger points and stopping, keep doing this. The more you foam roll, the easier it's gonna be. So if you get on one quad, you get a lot more pressure on it, and also changing the angles. You might find that going flat on the quad isn't that painful or tender. And then you go on the side of it, and you might find other trigger points that you didn't have before.
How close to your knee do you want to get?
You want to get just above the kneecap. You don't want to be putting any pressure on the patella or any tendons down there. So it's basically the bottom of the muscle. All right, foam rolling the calves. If you're doing a lot of running or you're doing a lot of boot camps and stuff, your calves are going to be tight and you got to spend some time on them. So you're going to prop yourself up and you're going to do small sections at a time. If you're trying to do the whole calf at once, it's hard to keep leverage on it, keep weight on it. And this one's also important to make sure you're rotating, hitting the outside and the inside of the calves too. Once you do about 10 passes, move forward, you can hit the meat of the calves. Take about 10 passes, make sure you spend a lot of time until you get all that tension to dissipate. There's one more I forgot that I wanted to add in, and that's getting the IT band here. Most people don't know about their IT band, but have a lot of problems with it, especially runners. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna prop yourself up just below the pelvic bone. You're gonna make sure that you position your feet so you can get all the way on the leg. You're gonna roll all the way down until just above the knee. Now, some of you runners might find a lot of tender spots in here. If you have to, push more with your leg to get the weight off of it, but it's really important that you try to get rid of that tension. Now, all you're gonna do is take your 10 passes and try to get rid of all of it. So that's foam rolling. I hope that all these videos help. If you guys have any questions on them, I'm Josh Uline. I'm here all the time. You guys can find me. I really hope you guys try it out. It's going to have a lot of benefits, and I think you guys are going to get a lot out of it.